Buckle up, fellow explorers of the unknown, for the quest for alien life is no longer a mere flight of fancy or the realm of science fiction. It is an exhilarating adventure that is getting real, and it's happening right here, right now. The countdown has begun, and the time has come to unleash our insatiable curiosity upon the stars, because the quest for alien life is about to become an awe-inspiring reality. NASA predicts that we'll find life outside our planet and possibly outside our solar system within a generation. But where exactly and what type of life? Is it even wise to make contact with extraterrestrials? The search hasn't been easy, but these questions may not be theoretical much longer. Here are 10 ways the quest for alien life is getting real. 1. NASA predicts alien life will be found within 20 years. In the words of Matt Mountain, director at the Space Telescope Science Institute in Baltimore, imagine the moment when the world wakes up and the human race realizes that its long loneliness in time and space may be over. It's within our grasp to pull off a discovery that will change the world forever. Using ground and space-based technology, NASA scientists predict that we'll find alien life in the Milky Way galaxy within the next 20 years. Launched in 2009, the Kepler Space Telescope, pictured, has helped scientists find thousands of exoplanets, planets outside our solar system. Kepler discovers a planet when it crosses in front of a star, causing a small drop in the star's brightness. 2. The alien life we find may not be intelligent. The Webb telescope and its successors will search for biosignatures in the atmospheres of exoplanets, such as molecular water, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. But even if a biosignature is detected, it won't tell us whether the life on that exoplanet is intelligent or not. Such alien life may be single-celled organisms like amebas rather than complex beings that can communicate with us. We're also limited in our search for life by our prejudices and lack of imagination. We assume there must be carbon-based life like us and that we're the standard by which intelligence is judged. Explaining this failure in creative thought, Carolyn Porco of the Space Science Institute says, scientists don't go off and think completely wild and crazy things unless they have some evidence that leads them to do that. 3. Mars may have supported life before, and may again. Mars is currently too cold to house liquid water and support life. But NASA's Opportunity rover, an all-terrain vehicle that collects and analyzes rocks on Mars, has shown that about 4 billion years ago, the planet had fresh water and mud that could have supported life. Another past source of water and possible life sits on the slopes of Mars's third tallest volcano, Argea Mons. Around 210 million years ago, this volcano erupted beneath a vast glacier. The volcano's heat caused the ice to melt, forming lakes in glacier-like liquid bubbles in a partially ice cube. The lakes may have existed long enough for microbial life to have formed there. 4. NASA plans to search for life on Jupiter's moon. NASA is planning to launch a mission in the 2020s to Europa, one of Jupiter's moons. One of its high priorities is determining if the moon's surface is habitable and identifying locations where future missions may land a spacecraft. In addition, NASA is on the search for life, possibly intelligent, beneath the moon's thick, icy surface. In an interview with The Guardian, NASA's chief scientist Dar Ellen-Stofan said, "We know there is an ocean under that icy crust. There are plumes of water coming out of the cracks in the South Polar region. There's orange gunk all over the surface. What the heck is that stuff?" These spacecraft sent to Europa may either orbit or perform multiple flyvas of the moon, possibly flying through those plumes of water in the southern region. 5. Exomoons may be detected through radio emissions. Until now, scientists have been technologically limited in their search for life outside our solar system to exoplanets. But physicists from the University of Texas believe they've discovered a way to detect exomoons, moons orbiting exoplanets, through radio emissions. This may greatly expand the number of habitable bodies on which we may find alien life. Using their knowledge of radio emissions caused by the interaction between Jupiter's magnetic field and the planet's moon Io, these scientists have extrapolated formulas to search for radio emissions from exomoons. They also believe that alpha waves, the rippling of plasma caused by the interaction between a planet's magnetic field and its moon, may help us similarly spot exomoons. 6. Advanced alien life may be detected by pollution. Until now, scientists have searched for alien life by looking for exoplanets rich in gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, and methane. But since the Webb telescope should be able to detect ozone-destroying chlorofluorocarbons, Some researchers now suggest we consider looking for industrial pollution to find advanced alien life. While we hope to detect an alien civilization that's still alive, it's very feasible that we might find an extinct culture that destroyed itself. Scientists believe the best way to tell if a civilization still exists is by searching for both long-lived pollutants that stay in the atmosphere for tens of thousands of years and short-lived pollutants that last only a decade or so. If the Webb telescope detects only long-lived pollutants, then the alien civilization may be extinct. 7. Oceans may make exoplanets more habitable. To determine which planets may support intelligent life, scientists usually focus their computer models on the atmospheres of planets within a star's habitable zone. But new research suggests that our models should also factor in the impact of large liquid oceans. Let's use our solar system as an example. Earth has a stable environment that supports life, but Mars, on the outer edge of our habitable zone, is frozen. It has temperatures that may fluctuate by over 100 degrees Celsius, 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Then there's Venus on the inside edge of our habitable zone and scorching hot. Neither planet is a good candidate to support intelligent life, though they may host microorganisms that can survive in extreme environments. 8. Tilt-A worlds may expand habitable space. Exoplanets with fluctuating tilts in their orbits may support life in places where fixed-spin planets like Earth couldn't. That's because these tilt-A worlds have a different relationship to the planets around them. Earth and its planetary neighbors circle the Sun on about the same plane. But tilt-A worlds and their neighboring planets orbit at angles, tugging at each other's orbital planes in a way that occasionally spins a tilt-A world's poles toward its host star. The spinning may resemble the wobbling of a child's top when rotating at a slow speed. 9. Eccentric exoplanets may host extreme life forms. For the most part, astronomers search for life on exoplanets that reside within their star's habitable zone. But some eccentric exoplanets remain in the habitable zone only part of the time. When outside the zone, they may experience molten hot or frigid temperatures. Even so, these planets may still support life. Scientists point to certain microscopic life forms on Earth that can live in extreme conditions, both on Earth and in space, such as bacteria, lichen, and spores. This suggests that a star's habitable zone may extend farther than initially believed. But we have to change our thinking to include planets hostile to life on Earth, but favorable to life forms that thrive in or at least tolerate harsh conditions. 10. Researchers question whether we're ready for contact with alien life. NASA is taking an aggressive approach to finding alien life in our universe. The Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence (SETI) project has also become more ambitious in its efforts to contact alien civilizations. SETI wants to move beyond the mere searching and tracking of extraterrestrial signals and start actively sending messages through space to identify our position to others. But contacting intelligent alien life may be a danger we're not prepared to handle. Stephen Hawking has warned that a superior civilization would most likely use its power to dominate us. There is also concern that NASA and SETI are overstepping ethical boundaries. As we stand on the precipice of a new era, the quest for alien life is no longer confined to the realms of science fiction or the musings of dreamers. It is a tangible, exhilarating reality that has taken hold of our collective consciousness. With each passing day, we inch closer to unraveling the cosmic enigma that has tantalized and captivated us for centuries. The 10 ways in which this quest is becoming real are the stepping stones that bridge the gap between imagination and discovery. If you found our video informative, kindly subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on our videos.